Certainly, sometimes alternative medicine has great hopes, but if you don't have enough knowledge when you choose it, you will definitely make life-changing mistakes. Then next, actually this third type is the most dangerous in alternative medicine. In other words, the causes advocated by practitioners of alternative medicine are not wrong, but insufficient. Then such incomplete correct views turns alternative medicine into something more dangerous than standard medicine. Welcome to this channel. This is video vol.3-2nd on this channel. I'm not an English speaker, so if my pronunciation is not good, please refer to the subtitles. Then following volume 3 first, I will explain why alternative medicine is attractive and dangerous. Certainly, sometimes alternative medicine has great hopes, but if you don't have enough knowledge when you choose it, you will definitely make life-changing mistakes. On what basis can I make such a conclusion? I will explain it as well. So for the correct understanding, please watch in order from the previous video. Now let's get down to the main topic. I think that alternative medicine can be roughly divided into 3 types. Then the first type is true miracle medicine. Such alternative medicine certainly exists. The concept of basic medicine is fully covered, and the human body is grasped holistically, including perspectives from dentistry, etc. And the root causes of diseases are explored for each patient, and these are carefully eliminated. However, without a reliable referral, there is almost no chance of accidentally encountering such excellent alternative medicine. Then, what's the second type? It's most harmful alternative medicine. It's self-righteousness by the operator's own theory. If we meet and believe in something like this, we will suffer irreparable damage. However, these tend to show two stupid logic developments, and dangers are easily noticed. Then next, actually this third type is the most dangerous in alternative medicine, and this is the most common and typical in harmful alternative medicine. It can be described as a single piece of a 100-piece puzzle. The key point here is the little-known fact that most incurable diseases have multiple causes. For example, tuberculosis is a disease caused by a single cause called Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Of course, it's a deadly disease, but for a disease caused by a single cause, it's easy to create a specific cure. So tuberculosis can be completely cured with a very high probability in current clinical medicine if anti-tuberculosis drugs are taken correctly. However, as mentioned above, most incurable diseases are actually caused by multiple causes. This is a view not found in current clinical medicine, but it's a fact without a doubt. For example, for months, if close coverage is run on my wife's doctor's clinic that has countless complete cure cases of incurable diseases, maybe no one will doubt this fact. Then let's take systemic lupus erythematosus, SLE, as an example. SLE is a representative example of autoimmune disease. In clinical medicine, autoimmune diseases are considered to be immune disorders in which the immune system mistakenly attacks one's own body. And clinical medicine has only been able to conclude that the reason why the immune system makes such mistakes is unknown. However, my wife's doctor has already identified the cause of autoimmune diseases, and now he can cure all of it almost perfectly. And in fact, I've seen countless cases of many types of autoimmune diseases being cured by that doctor's treatment, including my wife's case. And of course, I was lectured directly by that doctor about the mechanisms that lead to the complete cure of many types of incurable diseases. At the same time, I also learned a lot about immunology from that doctor, and I've been running it for more than 15 years, so I can explain in detail that his treatment method is faithful to immunology. However, the theme of this time is explanation of the dangers of alternative medicine. So I'm gonna explain in detail how autoimmune diseases are completely cured in another video. But I must mention only one key point that is also important to this topic. It's a fact that rewrites the common sense of clinical medicine mentioned above. In autoimmune diseases, the immune system mistakenly attacks one's own body. Actually, such common sense in clinical medicine is completely wrong. My wife's doctor said, in all cases without exception, latent opportunistic infection, chemicals and heavy metals pollution are accumulated in a complex state at serious level in the bodies of patients with autoimmune diseases. And the patient's immune system is just doing its best to eliminate the cells that have become abnormal due to such infection and pollution. Their immune system is neither crazy nor wrong. As proof, many autoimmune diseases began to be cured automatically in front of me when latent opportunistic infections, heavy metals and chemicals pollution were carefully removed from patients' bodies. However, guidelines of clinical medicine don't mention any of this, so standard medical care doesn't even test to detect opportunistic infections, heavy metals, and chemicals when diagnosing autoimmune diseases. As a result, most clinical doctors blindly repeat only symptomatic treatment according to the guidelines. Then, of course, autoimmune diseases will not be cured forever. However, it's true that such symptomatic treatment can slow down the progression of diseases. Then actually this fact will be important later when we try to compare it with alternative medicine. So please keep this point in your mind. Based on the above, let's return our perspective to alternative medicine again. Actually, many practitioners of alternative medicine correctly mention some of the causes of incurable diseases. However, what is important here is the fact that most of them grasp only part of the cause. Then at here, we need to recall that all incurable diseases have multiple causes. In other words, the causes advocated by practitioners of alternative medicine are not wrong, but insufficient. And most of them also have insufficient knowledge of immunology, so they cannot realize the insufficiency of their theories. Then such incomplete correct views turns alternative medicine into something more dangerous than standard medicine. Here is a more detailed explanation. Let's say there are 3 SLE patients here. As mentioned above, SLE, systemic lupus erythematosus, is a representative example of autoimmune disease. Then all 3 patients have typical symptoms of SLE, and their diagnostic criteria are met in the same state. However, even if the symptoms are the same, the causes may be different. For example, pollen, bacteria, virus, and even pepper can all cause similar nasal inflammation. With that in mind, here is one simple example. This is the reason why the treatment of autoimmune diseases cannot be standardized. First, please look at this table. The condition of the 3 patients is shown here. For example, the first patient has 2 causes, A and B. Next, the second patient has 4 causes, A, C, D, and E. Next, the third patient has 2 causes, C and F. Well, in this case, for example, the first patient has pepper and virus. Then the second patient has pepper and bacteria and etc. So their causes are not same, but they are suffering from same symptoms. This means such a state. Then let's consider the treatment options for these patients. First of all, it's obvious that no one can be cured with medicine for A alone. It's because with only the medicine for A, the first patient will still have the cause B. For the second patient, the cause of C, D, E will remain. And for the third patient, the medicine for A is just a completely off-target medication. Then next, what would happen if we use medicines for A and B? In this case, only the first patient can be cured, but the second and third patients will not be cured. In other words, the combination of A and B cannot be a silver bullet for SLE. Have the important points so far been made clear? This is the reason why the specific medicine that covers all the causes of autoimmune diseases and can cure all patients in one shot cannot be created. Even if there are only 3 patients, the situation will be like this. So if the number of patients increases, countless combinations of causes can be born. So treatment of incurable diseases, including autoimmune diseases, must begin with a careful search for different causes of each patient. However, current clinical medicine doesn't have such an idea. So other than diseases such as tuberculosis, etc., that can be cured by removing only one cause, clinical medicine treats them as incurable diseases of unknown cause. As a result, standard treatment by clinical medicine cannot cure more than 90% of existing diseases. This is a natural consequence. Then clinical medicine has focused on the symptoms side that is common to all patients, and it chose a way of forcibly suppressing only the symptoms. It's a symptomatic treatment that clinical medicine is good at. However, most alternative medicines tend to deny such clinical medicine and try to attract patients by advocating complete cure. And such alternative medicine creates a large number of victims. Finally, we have come to a point where we can calmly and objectively look at the limitation of clinical medicine and the dangers of alternative medicine. Most diseases cannot be cured by the standard treatment of clinical medicine, so many people seek alternative medicine. However, most of such alternative medicine is more dangerous than standard treatment of clinical medicine. Why is that? And yet, there are many people who choose dangerous alternative medicine. How can we safely find a hopeful way? What kind of knowledge do we need? I'm gonna show the conclusion of that in the next video, Volume 3, 3rd. Thank you so much. See you soon.